Anna Uzele is having a moment. She stars in the new Broadway musical New York, New York, while also taking her talents to TV in the drama Dear Edward, as a woman running for her late grandmother's congressional seat. Take a look.
I'm not a good politician. I'm not slick or good at playing the game, clearly. But I will work hard for those who have been disenfranchised, because those are the people that need it the most. And I'm sorry if that offends a certain tax bracket. But if you don't like what I stand for, don't vote for me.
Oh, and Anna joins us now. Welcome. Good to see you.
Thank you. Thank you.
So the full season of Dear Edward is out now.
Yeah.
I just started watching it. I needed the tissues right away.
Are you okay?
I'm okay. But for those who haven't seen it yet, kind of tell everybody what it's about.
Yeah, well, yes, you're in for a lot of grief. There is a devastating loss that happens at the end of episode 1. So I'm sorry to break that to you. But it's a lot of hope as well, because we know that life comes from death, and when you lose something, something beautiful is always going to come and fill the space. So there's a lot of love and a lot of hope to be found along the way. I promise.
Yeah.
We'll get through it.
And you play Adriana,
Yes.
who is, as we see there, she's running for a congressional seat.
Yes.
Did you tap into any political figures to kind of get some inspiration for this character?
Absolutely, especially as a young woman of color who is stepping into this arena for the first time. Adriana's only 26 years old.
Yeah,
So
she's so
AOC
young.
was a huge inspiration.
Yeah, of course.
Especially from a costume perspective. That was so instrumental to me in watching her journey. And okay, now we need people to listen to me. So my necklines are going to get higher and my earrings are going to get smaller because I'm attractive. Sorry, you know?
Yeah.
And so that was really fascinating. Of course, diving into all of her interviews and how to hold your hands and look smart on camera.
Yeah, and like you said, like this grief is at the core of this show. Does it change your perspective about grief at all?
Well, you know, we don't get to choose when bad things happen to us and when we lose someone. That is not something we get to choose in this life, unfortunately, but we do get to choose what we do with it. And I think what's so beautiful about the show is that all of these characters take it upon themselves to go be the person they're supposed to be after this loss, because they're brave now. They have nothing left to lose. They have to go do it.
So it's a life lesson for everybody too. We got to talk about Broadway. Because you're back on Broadway in New York, New York.
Yes.
You just started performances, right, last week. So how was it getting the show from rehearsals back to the stage and, you know, bringing this to life?
It's magical and it's electric, and this team is so fun to work with. There's not a single idea that is off the table. We are throwing spaghetti at a wall every single day.
I love that.
You come into rehearsal and you could have a whole new song to learn. You could have new pages. You could have new lines. So you're always on your toes.
Which is stressful but exciting.
Yeah. Well, I really, really love it. And we've had some really spectacular shows because everything's changing. And I love not knowing what's happening next. That's what makes me feel comfortable as an actor, and that's what life is, not knowing what's happening next. And so it's very electric and magical. So it doesn't matter when you come, just come. Come.
And you're like, let's talk about the music, because you're working with, I mean, the legend John Kander and the modern icon Lin-Manuel Miranda. So what's it like bringing those two very different styles together in the show?
I think it's so necessary, because John Kander's music is it's a pillar to this art form, and so we're getting to share this style of music with a younger generation that hasn't gotten to fall in love with it yet. And this music is, it is lovely. It will sweep you away and make you feel things you didn't know you could.
Like Six did for a lot of people, and a lot of fans know you from Six, and you were in the cast recording, obviously. And it's been streamed over 40 million times. Like, can you even wrap your head around that?
Oh, that's really special. You know why? Because that album was recorded live. It's not just us standing in a studio recording
and fixing
a song.
it, and
that album is me standing on stage with sweat dripping down my back, with sweaty armpits, like wondering if I peed myself. Like that album are those moments. You know what I mean? So you're streaming a real moment in time.
Well, let me tell you, while you're doing all those things, you thrive. All right, well,
Thank you.
You can catch Anna in Dear Edward, streaming now on Apple TV Plus, and in New York, New York, playing at the St. James Theater. Thank you so much, Anna. Good to see you.
Thank you.